Tonight, North Carolina is preparing to say goodbye to a hero. Riley Howell's body was brought back today to his hometown in Waynesville. Police say the 21-year-old gave his life when a gunman walked into his classroom inside the Kennedy building at University of North Carolina Charlotte's campus and opened fire. Investigators say Riley had nowhere to go, so he went towards the gunman, knocked him down, and gave enough time for officers to engage with this gunman and disarm him. Again, law enforcement, the state, local, and other regional officers escorted his body all the way from Charlotte to Waynesville down I-40 until they got to the funeral home.
Now here's a look at the scene on Tuesday back on campus when investigators say a former student opened fire in a building around 5 in the evening. Officials say Tristan Terrell, who you see there in that mugshot, was the man behind that trigger. He is charged with 2 counts of murder and multiple counts of attempted murder. He will stay in jail without bond until his next court appearance, which is on the 15th. Now, here are the names and pictures that are so important in this story. Ellis Parlier, he was killed in the shooting along with Riley Howell, who, of course, you see there on the left. Ellis was 19 years old. He was from the town of Midland, North Carolina. 4 other students were also hurt in the shooting.
And this loss has not only touched the entire state and country, but as you can imagine, the tight-knit community of Waynesville. It's not a very big town, but everybody seems to have known Riley or known someone connected to him, and they all believe he's a hero.
That's right. And Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer has more on this emotional day for Riley's family and for his hometown.
People who knew Riley Howell say he's always been their hometown hero.
Our hero from our hometown.
People lined the streets of downtown Waynesville, where Riley Howell grew up, welcoming him back home.
We just love you. And Riley was one of ours. We all love them, and we're just grieving with him. It's our own children. They're all our children. We just, in a town like this, you all help raise everybody's children.
Police escorted his body from Charlotte to his hometown in Waynesville, where he'll be laid to rest this weekend. As Riley arrived, his mom moved closer and closer to the procession, getting hugs from people in the crowd along the way.
They've got so much to be proud of. I mean, he was a hero. He's a good man.
The entire community mourning with Riley's family, but also celebrating his life. Streets lined with American flags and homemade signs, symbolizing the sacrifice he made, giving his life to save others, stopping a gunman who opened fire in his UNC Charlotte classroom on Tuesday.
He's a hero, and I just wanted to come and let him know, if he sees me from somewhere, that I was here, representing me and my family.
Many familiar faces in the crowd, and some who never met him. Even the littlest lives, recognizing the big impact Riley made.
It's like my little boy's sign says, it's a man we never met, but it's now a hero we will never forget. And this town will probably never forget him. I know they won't.
And information on Riley's funeral has been announced. The family will be receiving friends on Saturday evening from 5 until 8 in the evening at the Wells Events and Reception Center there in Waynesville. And a memorial service will be held at 5 p.m. on Sunday at the Stewart Auditorium at Lake Junaluska.